Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel, where I'm always breaking down the hot sports topics of the day. My name is Mike. It's been rumored for weeks that Tony Romo and the Cowboys were working on a big money extension, and it came out today that the Cowboys and Romo have indeed agreed to that extension. First of all, the deals of the contract that we know, 6 years, $108 million, with supposedly more guaranteed money than Joe Flacco got. We don't know the exact amount of guaranteed money. I think if it's in that, I would expect it to be within that $40 to $45 million range in guaranteed money. Some people are saying $50 million guaranteed. If it's $50 million guaranteed, I think that's a lot and probably too much. But, in the short term, this gives the Cowboys salary cap flexibility for the upcoming season. Although it's a big money extension, it frees them up as far as their cap number goes for this year. Long term, the Cowboys get a guy they feel is a franchise quarterback. And, this signing will be heavily criticized. People generally either love the Cowboys or hate the Cowboys. And thus, Tony Romo, the quarterback of one of the most popular and polarizing teams in the NFL, is always a great topic of great discussion, great debate. I mean, just look at all the coverage ESPN will probably have about this extension and should he have gotten it, should he not have gotten it. I think the Cowboys should have given Romo an extension. Again, if the guaranteed money is, between 35 and 40 million, I'm totally on board with it. If it's up to that 45, $50 million range in guaranteed money, I'm not. But, I think it was the right thing to do to lock up Romo. And I say this for a couple of reasons. One, a lot of people say, well, get rid of Romo. It's real easy to just get rid of a guy, okay, and just to say that and throw it out there. But tell me who you're going to get to replace Romo. Tell me what quarterback's going to be available on the open market for you to get, not someone you're speculating, or someone who's never going to be available. Tell me someone who's going to be available in the next couple of years, or tell me someone in the draft in the next couple of years, even this year, that within 2 to 3 years will be better and a better option than Tony Romo. And I think when you evaluate it like that, because it's kind of the way I looked at it before I did this video, you're going to find that there's no one. And that if Tony Romo ever hit the open market next offseason, that he would get a deal similar to the one that he signed with the Cowboys. I don't think there's any doubt about that. I might get slammed for saying this, but if you look at Tony Romo's regular season numbers and you project those out for 4 or 5 more good seasons, which I think he has 4 or 5 more seasons where he'll be healthy enough and young enough to put up numbers. I don't think that's unreasonable. Okay? You throw in some playoff wins down the road here for the Cowboys in the coming years, and Tony Romo, to me, is possibly a Hall of Fame quarterback. And you might think I'm crazy, but go take a look at his numbers. Compare it to other Hall of Famers. The only thing not on Tony Romo's resume right now is I think he needs to do it for another 3, 4, 5 years. And he obviously needs some playoff wins. I mean, I'm on board with that. There needs to be a game where he sort of breaks through and puts all this behind him. And I don't know if that moment's coming soon. But even if that, even with his body of work up till now, I think he's worth the extension because of the lack of quarterback play in the NFL, because of the fact that if he ever did get away next year via free agency, who are they going to bring in that would even be comparable to Romo? I don't see that guy. I mean, look this year. Alex Smith was the best quarterback available, period, in the draft or via free agency. How much better is Tony Romo than a guy like Alex Smith? I think he's light years better. But and I know Romo's a polarizing guy, so I'm expecting some reaction to this video. So hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. Guys, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm always doing sports talk on here, 5-10 sports talk videos a day. Sometimes hit on some controversial topics like this one with the extension. And just bringing you the updated sports news and information and analysis, most importantly. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks again for listening, and have a great night.